Welcome back. We just found some symbols using this viewer here with some numbers, which apparently were written on that pillar over there. I'd rather like to go there at some point, but right now it's not really clear how you can get there. Maybe that cable that's connecting the two pillars has something to do with that. It seems that that cable runs up to this big wheel here. See, more of the cables lead to the telescope, come up from inside the control room into this system here, then they lead off towards the telescopes. They go down from there, then to the telescope. And it looks like there is a room here. Let's look inside. No idea what this thing is. Some sort of equipment, but not sure what it's for. There's a diagram here, and I guess it's the layout of this place, which would make this the pillar where we are now. This is the pillar that's connected to this one via the cable, the one that we saw through the scope. And these are the telescopes connected to the central pillar. And again we see this symbol. Interesting. I swear I've seen that symbol somewhere before. I mean, besides on the other pillar. I mean, obviously this is a symbol on the other pillar, but I know I've seen it somewhere else here as well. Wait. There is actually, if you look at this map, another pillar marked here. To the left of this one. Let's see if we can see that one. Should be somewhere over there. Oh yeah, there it is. See? It's over there. Doesn't look like it has any equipment on it, but if it's on the map, it must be important. And it does have lights on it. Maybe we can see it through the telescope over there. Let's zoom out. Make it a bit easier to find. Can't really see it because our view is being blocked by that wheel. That's annoying. Oh. Yeah, now that I've moved it, I can't get past here again, so I have to walk around the other way. See if there's anything else of interest in here. There's a button on the door. And we know from Riven that sometimes doors can hide things. As is the case here. It hides another button. Ooh, and it... Oh. Not allowed to go in there before it's dropped all the way down. It reveals stairs leading down here to some more stairs. If you walk up onto the stairs, you seem to float for a while. I wonder if that's intentional. Maybe they indicate that this place has lower gravity. I'm not sure. And it leads us to here. Appears to be a landing for something. Maybe it's a diving board. There's a swimming pool down there. Would be the world's highest dive. You can see the cable coming from the other pillar, leading towards here. And going through a few small wheels up to that big wheel that we saw. And there's some controls here. Let's see what happens when we pull those controls. Something moves. I'm guessing it's this cable that moves, which I guess also means that the big wheel is moving, although we can't really see it. And knowing what we know about controls in Myst, this one probably changes the direction. Okay, that's lazy from the game designers. You can actually not see the wheel move. Anyway, it does actually move, that wheel, even though it's not apparent from here. And that wheel was blocking our view, so maybe now it doesn't anymore. I wonder what's attached to the other end of this cable, which we're moving. But if there is anything attached to it, it's a long way away. So trying to bring it over here, using these controls, would take ages. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going back up. There's a button here, but all it does is raise the stairs again. Really any point to using that. One thing I actually want you to make note of on this diagram is that in between these two pillars there are two telescopes, the one with the top right corner missing in the symbol and the one with the bottom right corner missing in the symbol. Seems that the wheel has indeed moved. I'm really disappointed that you couldn't see that from down there. It's the kind of thing they would usually think of. And now we have a clearer view of the other pillar. Looks like there's another telescope, much like this one over there. And a pedestal for the slates with a symbol on it. So let's make note of that symbol and try it out on the tablet. On the slate, there we go again. And that of course means that we need to go and get the slate. Let's go all the way back down here. Those of you who are watching Tagira and were thinking, wow, that was easy, I would agree with you actually. Tagira is very, very easy. It is the easiest H in the game, and I think Todelmer is probably the most difficult. It's gonna seem pretty easy because I know what to do, but trust me, it's pretty hard to figure out when you're actually playing it. I want to look in here before I get the slate. Because those symbols from the telescopes and the one we saw on the other pillar, that's what they reminded me of. Circle with the top right corner missing. So that's the symbol we saw on the other pillar, which corresponds to one of the telescopes in between the two other pillars. So I'm guessing those numbers we saw are the settings we should use for the sliders. So let's move them to 13 There we go. You don't actually need to know dunny numbers for this, you can just match the symbols, but I do know dunny numbers. And 24. There we go. Let's move it. Doesn't look like there's anything interesting to see here. Oh well. Let's go get the slate, but we'll do that in the next video.